Welcome back to Oxford 4000 Essential English Words, episode 45. I'm your host, Emma.
And I'm Frank, your learning partner on this journey. How are you doing today, Emma? You look like you're on cloud nine.
I'm doing great, Frank. Just finished reading a beautiful collection of poetry this morning. It really sets a positive tone for the day. And yourself?
Fantastic. I've been tinkering with my new portable speaker, so I'm ready to blast some victory music after we nail these words. So, what's on the menu for today?
An excellent and eclectic mix. Today, we're going to cover same, poem, cloud, mean, lower, portable, laugh, wrong, core, and lane.
Wow, that's quite a range. We've got everything from feelings to traffic. This should be interesting. I can't wait to see how we connect poem and lane.
It's all about building connections. And before we dive into our first word, a quick and heartfelt reminder to our wonderful listeners. If you find our podcast helpful, please take a moment to save, like, and subscribe.
And don't forget to share us with your friends and hit that notification bell. Your support is the core reason we can keep creating more polished episodes for all of you. It really means a lot to us.
All right, let's get started. Our first word is same, S-A-M-E. Same is an adjective used to say that two or more things are identical or not different. In Chinese, it's simply 相同.
Okay, so like when my twin friends wear the exact same outfit? That's same?
Exactly, you could say they are wearing the same shirt. It's also used to refer to a person or thing that has already been mentioned. For instance, I'll have the same drink as last time.
I see. So I could say to a friend, let's meet at the same place we met yesterday.
Perfect. And your friend could reply, Great, see you at the same time too. You see how it emphasizes continuity and lack of change.
Got it. It's a straightforward one. What's next on our list?
Next up is a word I mentioned earlier, poem, P-O-E-M. A poem is a piece of writing in which the words are chosen for their beautiful sound and imagery. They are often written in short lines. The core idea in Chinese is 诗.
Ah, poem. I have to admit, I sometimes find poetry a bit difficult to understand. All those metaphors and stuff.
That's a common feeling, but poems can also be very simple and direct. For example, he wrote a beautiful poem about the changing seasons, or the teacher asked the students to analyze the poem's core message.
That makes sense. I guess a song's lyrics could be considered a type of poem, right?
Absolutely. Many songwriters are modern day poets. You could say, the lyrics of this song are like a sad poem. Let's move on to our next word, cloud, C-L-O-U-D.
I think I know this one. It's the white fluffy thing in the sky.
That's the one! A cloud is a white or gray mass of very small drops of water in the sky. In Chinese, it's yun. For example, there isn't a single cloud in the sky today.
But what about when things get gloomy, like the sky was filled with dark storm clouds?
A very good example. The word cloud can also be used figuratively. If someone says, a cloud of suspicion hung over the project, it means there was a general feeling of doubt or mistrust.
Oh, that's a great one to know. It's like a feeling that hangs over you, just like a real cloud.
Precisely. Let's tackle our next word, mean, M-E-A-N. This one has a few different, well, meanings.
I'm all ears. I think I mostly know it as someone being unkind.
That's the most common one. As an adjective, it means not kind. In Chinese, we might say 刻薄的. A sentence would be, Why are you being so mean to your sister?
I hope I'm never mean, but you said there are other meanings?
Yes. As a verb, mean is about explaining or signifying something. The Chinese equivalent is 意思是. For instance, what does this complex word mean?
Okay, so if I don't understand something, I can ask what it means, and I can also use it to clarify my own point, right? Like what I mean is that we should be more careful.
Exactly, you've got it. It's all about intention and definition. Let's move on to the next word, lower, L-O-W-E-R.
Lower. It sounds like the opposite of raise or higher.
That's the core idea. Lower is a verb that means to move something or someone downwards. The Chinese translation is 降低. For example, please lower your voice, the baby is sleeping.
Or when I'm at the store, I might ask, could you lower the price for me? Though they rarely say yes.
You can always try. We also use it in more abstract ways. A company might say, we need to lower our costs to stay competitive. Or a doctor might advise, you need to lower your cholesterol.
So it can be for physical objects, sounds, prices, or even abstract concepts. Very useful. By the way, listeners, if you find this deep dive helpful, don't forget to save this episode's word list. And do subscribe and hit the notification bell to get our next set of 10 words.
Great reminder, Frank. Our next word is portable. Portable. Portable is an adjective that describes something that is easy to carry or move. In Chinese, we would say 便携的.
Ah, like my portable speaker. I get it. It's something you can take with you.
Exactly. A classic example is he bought a portable computer to use while traveling. It's all about convenience and mobility.
So I could have a portable radio, a portable fan, maybe even a portable grill for a picnic.
You certainly could. Any device designed to be easily carried is portable. Modern technology has made so many devices smaller and more portable.
It's a great word for our modern on the go lifestyle. What's up next? I feel like we need something fun.
How about laugh? Laugh. It's a verb meaning to make the sounds that show you are happy or that you think something is funny. The Chinese word is xiao.
I love to laugh. His jokes always make me laugh.
It's a wonderful sound. You can also have a good laugh about something. For example, we all had a good laugh about it afterwards.
Is there a difference between a laugh and a giggle?
Good question. A giggle is a type of laugh, usually a light, silly one. Laugh is the general term. You could say, "It was so funny I couldn't stop laughing." The opposite of laughing might be crying.
Okay, that makes sense. Let's not cry, let's keep laughing. What's our next word?
The next one is wrong. Wrong. Notice the silent wang at the beginning. It's an adjective that means not correct or not morally good. The Chinese is 错误的.
So if I answer a question in a test incorrectly, I got the wrong answer.
That's right. All of my answers on the quiz were wrong. It can also be about making a mistake in judgment. For example, I think I made the wrong decision.
And what about the moral side? Like it is wrong to steal.
Yes, that's a perfect example of its moral meaning. You can also use it when something isn't working as it should, like, there's something wrong with my phone, I can't make any calls.
So it covers mistakes, morality, and malfunctions. A very useful, though sometimes negative word.
It is. Now for our second to last word, core. Core. The core is the most important or central part of something. In Chinese, that would be 核心.
Ah, so like the center of an apple is the core?
That's the literal meaning, yes. Don't eat the apple core. But it's more often used metaphorically. For example, trust is the core of any strong relationship.
I see. So it's about the fundamental part. We could say, the core problem is a lack of communication. Or, this chapter gets to the core of his argument,
Precisely. You've grasped the core concept of the word. And that brings us to our final word for today, lane. Lane.
like a driving lane on a highway.
Exactly. A lane is a narrow road, especially in the countryside, or a part of a main road that is marked for a single line of traffic. The Chinese term is 车道 or 小巷.
So, you should stay in your lane when you're driving. I get that. What about the countryside road meaning?
You might read, they lived in a small cottage at the end of a quiet lane. It creates a very peaceful image. There are also special types of lanes, like a bus lane or a bike lane.
Right, for specific vehicles. So it's all about a narrow path for movement. That's a great set of words.
I agree. Now that we've explored all 10 words, shall we try to use them all in a real life conversation? Let's move on to our scenario dialogue segment.
Let's do it. This is where we see the words in action. What's our situation today, Emma?
Imagine we are colleagues discussing a project that has some problems. I'll start.
Ready when you are.
Frank, we need to talk about the new marketing campaign. I have a feeling something is wrong.
I'm feeling the same way. The core message just doesn't seem to connect. It doesn't make me want to laugh or even smile.
Exactly. What I mean is, the beautiful poem we commissioned is lost. It's like a tiny cloud in a huge empty sky.
I agree. And the focus group feedback was that our approach feels mean spirited, which is the wrong impression to give.
We need to lower our ambitions for this version and refocus. Maybe we need a more portable concept, something simpler we can share easily online.
A simpler, more direct message. Stay in our lane and just communicate the product's value. I think you're right.
It's the only way to fix it. We can't get the core wrong.
Well, at least we're on the same page. Now we just need to convince the boss.
And there you have it. We used all 10 of our words for today in that short exchange.
It's amazing how they all fit together. It really helps to see them in a natural context. And now let's test our listeners' skills. It's time for our Chinese to English practice segment. I'll give you a sentence in Chinese using some of today's words. Your job is to translate it into English.
We know you can do it. Take a deep breath.
Okay, here's your first challenge. The sentence is 他意识到自己选错了车道，但他只是笑了笑，内心并没有同样的感觉。 I'll give you 5 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one.
Time's up. That was a tricky one. Frank, what are some good possible answers?
A great direct translation would be he realized he had chosen the wrong lane, but he just laughed, though he didn't feel the same way inside. Another good one could be although he knew he was in the wrong lane, he just laughed, but his core feeling wasn't the same.
Both are excellent. They capture the contrast between his outward action, the laugh, and his inner feeling. Ready for another one, listeners?
Of course you are. Your second challenge sentence is这首关于语音的诗歌的核心意思是为了降低我们对编写电子产品的依赖。A bit abstract. You have 5 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one.
All right, what do we have, Frank?
This was tough. A good answer would be the core meaning of this poem about a cloud is to lower our dependence on portable electronics. You could also say the central message of the cloud poem is about reducing our reliance on portable devices.
I like how lower can be swapped for reduce. It shows a great command of synonyms. One last challenge, everyone. You're doing great.
Here is the final one. The sentence is别那么刻薄，我是说同一个笑话不可能让所有人都发笑。Okay, 5 seconds on the clock. Five, four, three, two, one.
And stop. Let's hear the answers.
An excellent translation is don't be so mean. What I mean is the same joke can't make everyone laugh. Another way to phrase it is don't be unkind. My point is that it's impossible for the same joke to make everybody laugh.
Fantastic work, everyone. And fantastic sentences, Frank. That was a great workout for our vocabulary.
It really was. And that just about wraps up our episode for today. We hope you had as much fun as we did.
Before we go, here's a little sneak peek at the vocabulary for our next episode. We'll be tackling division, strain, cheaply, disappointing, wounded, needle, magnify, suffering, rib, and anxious.
Ooh, another interesting mix. Rib and needle sound like they could be painful. Don't miss it. And one last time, if you enjoyed today's show, please show your support. A like, a subscription, or a share goes a long way.
It truly does. Thank you for joining us on Oxford 4000 Essential English Words. Keep practicing, stay curious, and we'll talk to you next time.
Goodbye for now, everyone.